So this week we're going to be looking at the pond. Not much of the garden, just the pond and a day trip out to a koi farm. It's an hour and a half away from where I live, so it's going to be quite interesting, certainly because I've been locked up for over 12 months like the rest of us. So it was north up to Lancashire and just outside Preston. I've never been to this particular koi dealer before, but Holmeswood Koi proved actually quite interesting, as hopefully you'll see. I didn't get a massive amount of filming done. I was more interested in looking at the place itself. But Barry there is extremely knowledgeable, and other than last year, because of COVID, he normally goes out to Japan himself and chooses all his fish. This year he couldn't do that for obvious reasons. But nonetheless, I have to say the stock of fish he got was quite impressive, to be quite frank. Anyway, on to the video and let's have a look at Holmeswood Koi Farm. So here we are at Holmeswood Koi. So we're inside, but let's go and see the koi. I think we've got a lot down here, about 20-25 centimetres, I think. Okay, so we've got a lot here, between 195 up to 395, depending on quality and size, obviously. And just over here we get the special ones. I mean, just look at some of these. Just look at them over there. There's some really nice fish in there, but if you can just see that Dutch sea shower, where is he now? There you are, just look at him, just on the right hand side, by the wall and come round. What a lovely fish. Look at him, just look at him. If I had the cash, I'd have him. £1,000, I believe. But not today, unfortunately. And that's the quality that you get at Holmeswood Koi. I mean, not a bad selection at all. And I haven't even shown you all of them. Pretty good if you ask me. Anyway, on to the ones I'm going to buy. Or the one, or the two. I don't know yet. Let's have a look what they've got.
It's almost this size now.
Yeah.
Gimmer and showing now.
No, I'm not into the...
Don't like Gimmer. Standard shower, don't think there's any more of those sold now.
I do one there, look.
Oh, there is one, yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's decent fish. I'll do a video of them.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, just on 30.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So they're the new guests. I don't know if you can see them through the bag. I got them from Holmeswood Koi, and he's got some very, very nice fish there. Lots of Deutsu, and that's exactly what these two are. One's a Deutsu Sankey and the other's a Deutsu Showa. So, just leave them in the water for about half an hour before we get them out of the bag. We'll put them in and let's see how they do. They're a little bit agitated at the minute. So they're out of the pond, into the bowl. There's a mixture there of the original water and the pond water, so I'm just letting them get used to that at the minute. But they do it too, like I've said, and to be quite frank, even though they're only around about between 25 and 30 centimetres, they're two of my best fish, and you'll see that later. The Deutsu Showa, he's 25 centimetres, but I just love his markings. I'm just hoping I can grow him quite large. Now the other one, some people are telling me is a Sankey. However, he's got black on his head and he's got black on his pectoral fins, so does that make him a Showa? I don't know, whatever. He's a lovely, lovely fish. Great backbone. Lovely, lovely skin markings and lovely skin. Both of them got great skin. Very, very, not shiny like a Jinrin, but crystal clear. And I just hope my pond is up to keeping these two. I think the filter system is. I've got, like I've said before, over 200 litres of K1. I've got one large box of mountain tree lotus root and one small box of lotus root just underneath the waterfall. Just there, you can see the alpha grog on top. That's just to cover the grid, to be quite frank. But underneath there, the mountain tree lotus root is situated, and the water flows from beneath and upwards, so it's an upward flow filter. I know it's early days yet, late spring, but I've got no readings whatsoever, and I've started to feed, I won't say heavily, around about twice a day, the fish, and the parameters are still at 0, and that pH is round about 7 to 7.2, a little bit low when it goes to 7, so I raise it just a little bit to 7.2, but the ammonia is 0, the nitrite is 0, and the nitrate just shows a touch of pink, so slight that it's virtually 0 anyway. So yes, I've been feeding the existing fish for quite a while, for a month now, and like I just said, the parameters are pretty good, so let's just hope these two really nice quality fish can cope with my pond. I hope it really can. Time will tell. So it's time for the fish to go in. Let's do it. And there we go. Let's see how they go on over the next few weeks. So the net's off the pond, so we can have a good look at those two new fish that I bought yesterday. you can see, the pond's still clear, which is good. Having said that, its temperature's around about 13 degrees water temperature. And him in the centre there, that's the Dutsu Sankey. He's 30 centimetres, so it just gives you an idea how big the other fish are. And quite big. So most of them now around about at least 40 to 50 centimetres. And the big one, that Sankey there, he's a good 50 centimetres at sea. And the big one here, there we go, he's a good 60 to 70 centimetres. Very thin body, very, very long. There we are. Well, there you are, you can just tell now. So that new Sankey is 30 centimetres. There you go, it's got to be 60, 70. I haven't pulled him out of the water to measure him, but that gives you an idea. So there we have it. It was a successful weekend at Holmeswood Koi. I bought 2 lovely koi, at least I think so. Both of them shower. I said somewhere in the video one was a Sankey, it isn't, it's a shower. But anyway, they're starting to feed. The water temperature is only just over 13 degrees, so they are not eating massively at the minute. But towards the end of this week, it looks like the weather's going to improve. So the water should warm up a little bit, and hopefully so should their eating regime. Anyway, until the next one, have a good one, happy ponding, and enjoy your own ponds.